Did you know that the people that made Vampire Survivors have made a new game, and they released a demo for it? It's called Vampire Crawlers, the Turbo Wild Card from Vampire Survivors. There's no music right now, but I promise that'll change. See? Music's coming in. I think it's loud enough. So a couple of different things here. I just want to play through a quick round. You'll realize the levels that we're in, but this is a completely different way to play Vampire Survivors, which I think is really neat. So we can do power-ups, you know, your normal stuff here. Obviously, there's plenty more to come. This is just a demo. You have unlocks here to show you everything that you've done so far. You can see there's a lot of stuff still to just in the demo alone, which I think is pretty cool. And then options, neat. Crawlers, which is like the hero you take with you. They have different, they have cards that are in your deck. So this is a card. It's kind of like Slay the Spire, almost. I mean, it's pretty much exactly like that in a way, but with a dungeon crawling aspect that's more akin to the old, like, Western RPGs. Not the one, or is it Western? Yeah, Western. The American RPGs where dungeon crawling and stuff. So let's just go ahead and get into a quick one. There's only 2 levels. I'm gonna do the first one. Oh, sorry, that's the village. We can go to the Mad Forest. You obviously know these 2 levels if you've ever played Vampire Survivors. If you know me, if you've ever watched the main channel that I do, I used to play a lot of Vampire Survivors. I still do. So this is the movement. Obviously, if I hit walls, it's going to make that sound. You can smash into things like this. Oh, and go into combat by hitting the wrong button. Okay, so the way you kind of combo things here is you go by the cost of spells. So we're going to add 5% splash damage here, and we're going to use our Rune Tracer. Should kill everything. And then much like the original Vampire Survivors, you're going to level up, get new weapons, new status buffers. So we'll use the candle again. This time we're going to use the King Bible. Insta-kill, you love to see it. And get our crawlers to trigger more, but I think I want to just maintain getting a bunch of these. I don't think I have anything with gems right now. Yeah, okay. That's how you evolve things, similar to to the original Vampire Survivors. Finding things like that, but obviously it's a little too early for that. Don't do that. I want to do the King Bible. You'll see my combo thing going up here, which I think is pretty neat. Pretty friggin' cool. Alright, let's do it again. So I'm going to add a mana. This is my mana here. How many's, like, you can see the number up here. So it costs 1 mana to cast these spells. And I have 3, so I can cast all of them if something doesn't die. But this early on, things die pretty quickly. There's not too much trouble. So there is a boss, but you want to, I mean, at least what I think is that you want to kill everything on the map before you go to the boss. That way you level up, get more stuff. We're getting more empty mana there. Chicken, unnecessary. Coins, super cool. Again, there's only 2 levels. I've basically beaten both levels. So I don't really need to, like, I mean, I can unlock stuff before the actual full game comes out, but right now I've beaten both the levels. So we're going to clear these off, and we'll kill the boss, and then I'm going to show you what happens to get to the next level. And by next level, I mean the same level, but the next stage of the level. Bosses, there's a lot more enemies. So I can do a couple of things here. I can pick up a new weapon, or I can add this jewel to increase the amount of something that goes off. So we're going to put it on this King Bible, which means it's going to add another one, and then so it's going to become stronger and do more projectiles.
So many.
Probably did that in the wrong order. Probably should have done her last, but it's fine. You can see that I'm going to get hit here. Yeah. But it's fine. I always got to keep track of what's buffing, because sometimes you may waste it, like I did. I'm going to take the duplicator. So now we get our treasure chest. Let's double the damage on this King Bible. 160, from 80 to 160. Now, we're going to dig our way down to the next level. We're going to take this treasure chest, because why not? Ooh, more jewels. Let's take the increased might stat. I just get strong. I start off with a base 100% just because I've unlocked that with the gold I can spend. So I'm already pretty strong. Should be able to kind of just walk right through this one, honestly. We'll see, though. Sometimes there are special chests you can get in here. I didn't mean to walk that far, but whatever.
Work is done.
But we got them all. If the cards disappear, you know you won. Alright, let's turn around. Go back this way. And fight these skeletons. Hooray! Easy peasy. I'm so strong. I'm so strong. There's also cards you can get that will just kind of, you use them once and then they're gone forever. They'll like boost your luck and experience you gain. These are all items you'll remember from actual Vampire Survivors. It's just done in a dungeon crawling. I got an extra mana there. In a dungeon crawling style, which I like. I think Vampire Survivors is truly probably one of my favorite games that ever. Honestly, I just love Vampire Survivors. So to see it changed into something new and different for the genre, like they could have just, you know, kept making the same game and just, you know, putting new characters in and new maps and stuff. But it's cool to see. It's cool to see them branching out and trying different things. I think that's really cool. I'm excited. Again, this is just the demo. The full version is not out yet. I don't know when it'll be out. I'm not that guy. I just like testing things out. So we'll see what comes of this game in the future. But I imagine that it'll do very well because Vampire Survivors is just such a hit. An incredible game that many people, you know, early on when I was on my main channel playing games every day, and I should have played this first, but it's okay. I played a lot of Vampire Survivor likes that were just cheap rip-offs of what, you know, Vampire Survivors itself. Ooh. Let's go ahead and evolve the Fire one into Hellfire. Neat. Alright, let's get moving. We have another level to get to. I have stuff beside me. Oh, you can also do this. I can just... Oh, I thought that's a... that's a mark on my screen. We're going to pretend that didn't happen. I guess we can take the spinach. I was like, oh, there's a like bonus dot there. It was just a smudge on my monitor. All right, let's make this. Oh, I guess that's not gonna hit super hard. That's fine. Because now we can do this, and it just mops the floor with everybody. Don't think I'm gonna kill this guy because unfortunately I'm just with support cards, but should be fine. One of these should do it. Maybe not. These are definitely harder. It's a bigger, like, chest.
To your aid.
He's kicking my ass. Well, I have armor, so it doesn't truly matter. There we go. And it's totally worth it to do that every time. So there's one of those cards, the Crown. Once I play it, it's going to disappear from my deck. Let's do this. Why not? I haven't seen the easy combo yet. I have seen Return, a couple of other things that are really good. We're going to hit this Gremlin, get our treasure, get some golden armor, give us a little more armor. I mean, I don't even think I need to use the Empty Tome. I think I just nuke I can just nuke it. You'll love to see it. All right, we missed a couple here. Hey, dude. Okay. You were saying something? So here I can just, you don't even have to turn and look at the thing. It did that time, but if it's just coins, you don't even have to look at it. I can't remember how many levels are in each of these stages. Like, how many, I think it's 4 maybe. I could be wrong, but I think it's 4. We'll see. I like how they have the, oh, that might be good. The Death Mountain from Zelda. Like the Goron Mountain that you go to. They have those little spirally circles over the top of it. That's what that reminds me of. Just a random thing. Okay, this is a terrible hand. Because I literally had no attacks in there. So I'm just going to take some hits here. You do have to consider that. Is that, hey, maybe if I fill my hand with support cards, I won't be able to actually attack, which is what happened there. You can see my health in the bottom left here, which is kind of keeping track of the amount of armor I have and whether I'm going to get my ass kicked. Again, I can add a bunch of mana, but because I don't have any... That's the one mistake I've made in this, is not getting enough attack, so we need to consider that when we potentially get another card. Again, it's important to kill everything because you don't want to miss out. Again, I think I'm... add 9 mana. Our build's a little wonky, but it's okay, because I can just do this. We just live till Hellfire and we're fine. Alright. Let's take this guy down. Again, just, you know. Right? You can also get some knockback and stuff, because as you can see, they are creeping towards me. And the closer they get, now you can see that he's going to hit me for 7 damage if I don't hit him, which I'm not going to because I'm out of mana. Yep. Alright, let's try this again. That should almost do it. The funny thing is, well, I've got so much health, it really doesn't matter. Or I mean, so much armor, it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's see what kind of jewel we get. Oh, another double damage to the fire wand. Okay. Alright, let's dig our way down. I bet you cannot guess how the stage finishes when you... hold on, let's go back. There we go. How the stage ends when I get to the last boss of the level. Should take everything out here. Good stuff. Good stuff. So good at this game demo. Except for the fact that, again, we don't have any... I have so much mana, but nothing to show for it. Which I find hilarious. Now I can't do that. I guess I can do that. There we go. Alright, I need more weapons. We cannot keep having turns where I'm literally not getting anything accomplished. Except getting hit. Let's do double damage again. I mean, we just need to keep upping the damage on all our weapons, I think. You know what? We're just going to skip that guy over there. I don't feel like walking. Okay. Again. Okay, I think we're good. Should at least prevent things from killing us, which is pretty neat. There we go. These things are scary. You'll notice all the monsters, though, that you've seen all over the game. Again, we're messing up here. What a terrible build I have going on. I have no one to blame but myself. At least I can add 9 mana. I have so much mana. That's the most mana I've ever seen myself have. Okay, we got our coins. Let's go back this way. We got to take all these guys on. It's just, we have to. Them's the rules. Maybe we should do the draws a card. Ooh, 3 mana and drawing a card. That seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Alright, you zombies, let's go. Boop, boop, boop. Again, still kind of running into the issue, but it's fine. Just have to live to get the Hellfire, and then we'll be alright. Take down these... Okay, we'll do that. Oh yeah, feels good, man. Let's take that. I think that Whitey Tome might have had 2 spots on it for gems. I don't know. Whitey Tome. There we go. Woo! Woo! Nuke the field. Good lord. We're almost there. We need to go up here and get this bonus. More coins. Need the coins to buy upgrades. Obviously. Oops, too far. Hello, plants. I'm here to kick your ass. Let me kick your ass. I mean, hopefully I don't get my ass kicked, but I'm probably going to. Lord, I'm drawing a lot of cards. This. There we go. That feels good. And as you can see, the boss just kind of whips up. And if you have 0 mana, you do have spells that cost 0 mana. Oh boy, he's... I knocked him back. Okay, good. So let's see what happens here. Do we have any... Where'd all my mana? I should be next turn, I would imagine. Yeah, here's all my mana. Let's do that. Should kill him. Got him. Stupid grasshopper. Alright, so I think this may be the end. I could be wrong, but I think this is the end. And you'll never guess how it ends. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Yep, it is. Yeah, Reaper comes and kills you. Shocker. A classic. But that counts. I mean, obviously you just, you know, I think right now you just have to die there. But very cool. I hope you enjoyed watching me play this. Maybe go check it out. Check out the demo. Wishlist it if you like it, because I think this is a great addition to the Vampire Survivor game library. Like, obviously this is only the second game, but I think if they keep going in this direction, changing things up, it'll, you know, the Vampire Survivors brand will last quite a while. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.